Good evening, everybody. Been away for the last couple of weeks, so I haven't been able to update the 1979 Cricket World Cup being played in Sri Lanka on Brian Lama Cricket and PlayStation. But I'm back. Match 9 of the tournament's just taken place today, once again at Kandy, between England and the host nation, Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka, just before I say this, there was some massive news yesterday night, is that the ICC confirmed that Sri Lanka will get full member status from 1982. England have confirmed that they'll play a test match at Colombo in 1982, in February 1982, and that will be Sri Lanka's first ever test match. So Sri Lanka will not have to qualify for the 1983 Cricket World Cup. They are now going to be an official full member. They are the 8th test playing nation, and they will become the 8th test playing nation in 1982, and England have invited them for a 3-match one-day series in the summer of 1981. West Indies are looking to try and go to Sri Lanka and play a 3-match series in February 1980. So they're going to be playing regular one-day matches against the likes of India, Pakistan, West Indies. Obviously, we'll have more details as it comes through. So Sri Lanka are now an official full member of the ICC, or will become an official member of the full ICC. That was confirmed last night. Quite amazingly, that it got announced just about 12, 13 hours before they played England at Kandy. So many people think that there was a bit of sneakiness from the ICC there, but Bandula Wallapula, the Sri Lankan captain, rubbished that suggestion and just said England played absolutely terrific today. Let's have a look at the actual scorecard and the actual result today. As you can see, Sri Lanka, certainly after the Lord Mayor's show today, England won the toss and elected to bowl first on a hard pitch, but it was 19 degrees, the coolest it's been in this World Cup so far in Sri Lanka, and it was very overcast conditions, and that really did help the bowlers, and it proved today Sri Lanka just didn't really get going. All out for 145 in just 39.4 overs. Let's have a look at the scorecard. As suggested, sorry, I think is there something wrong with the camera? Is that better? Yeah, it was a bit blurry. It just looks a bit blurry to me. Let's just double check something. Yeah, I've just pressed something. Sorry about that. That'll be another one for the outtake undertakers. Sorry, I'm all over the place here. Yeah, they didn't really get going, Sri Lanka. Bandula Wallapula at the top of the order got 18. Sunil Wetwemi out for 5. He really has struggled so far in this World Cup. 20 for Roy Diaz. 29, high score of the innings from Mr. Dulik Mendes. 10 for... sorry, I'm just having a look. Remember, these are all... 10 for Raja Madigali. 17 for... Sudaf Pasquale, 8 for Shumachandra De Silva, 20 for wicketkeeper Sunil Janasinghe, 7 for Tony Opatha, 1 for Stanley De Silva, and 1 for Rajan Gunatikade. So 145 all out Sri Lanka. Disappointing performance from them. As for the bowlers, well, they were absolutely sensational, weren't they? 3 for 26 for Ian Botham from his first wickets of the tournament. No wicket for Bob Willis, but he won't be too concerned about that. 0 for 30. 3 for 21 for Chris Oldie, he bowled terrifically. 4 for 23 off just 8 overs for Mike Hendrick in what has turned out to be a man of the match performance, as you'll see in a moment. He's the leading wicket taker with 7 wickets in just 2 matches. No wickets for Phil Edmonds, 36 for 0, but he won't be too concerned. England were just absolutely sensational. 145 all out. England, well, they got off to a dodgy start. They were 4 for 2 at one stage. Both Jeff Boycott and Dirty Randall went for 1, but then... And Graham Cooch played a fluent innings, 53 off just 64 deliveries, 44 for 114 deliveries from Mike Brearley. Very gritty, very gritty. Just stuck it out. Was out when they just needed something like 15 to win. 19 not out from David Gowan, 17 not out for Ian Botham. Has had a pretty good match. Remember that partnership between Graham Cooch and Mike Brearley went from 4 for 2 bought 91 runs, and in the end it's quite emphatic. They won in 40.1 overs, chased 146 comfortably. Wicket takers, Bandula would have put a 19 for 0 from 10 overs, absolutely terrific. He didn't give nothing away, but he just couldn't get the luck. Sean Machado de Silva, another 2 wickets to the collection, 4 wickets in the tournament now, 2 for 36, 1 for 25 for Tony Opafa, 0 for 24 for Stanley de Silva, and Ranjan Gunatikera, I hope I've pronounced that right, 1 for 33. Not really much in it for Sri Lanka, up against a quality side. England winning 40.1 overs. As results go, Sri Lanka, England won the toss, selected to bowl first on a hard pitch, but in very overcast and cool conditions. Sri Lanka were all out for 145. England chased runs down comfortably, 146 for 4. England winning by 6 wickets in just 40.1 overs. Man of the match, Mike Hendrick, 4 for 23 from just 8 overs. Superb figures, and he's the leading wicket taker in the tournament now for 7, just 2 matches. Only needs 12 to equal Brendan Julian's and Dennis Lilly's record of 19 in the last tournament. This is what it means for Group 1. Not a surprise, England are the joint top with India, Sri Lanka's first defeat of the tournament. Tomorrow's match is a very interesting one. New Zealand against Australia. Many people thinking that New Zealand will topple Australia after Australia looking to gain some respectability after their humiliating defeat against the West Indies, and it was humiliating. Their batsmen just did not have a clue on how to play with West Indies. That is going to be an intriguing match tomorrow between, in my opinion, 2 very evenly matched sides. New Zealand more than capable of beating Australia, in my opinion. We're going to have a look at the star players for both Sri Lanka and England just before we wrap up this proceedings here. Absolutely remarkable, really. Save the archives. Obviously, we want to save the archives. Let's have a look at the England players first. Average gone down to 55 now for Mike Brearley, but he's still in great form. He scored 110 runs in just 2 innings so far. Really has shown great character. Very gritty performance again today. But Graham Gooch, he's in great form. 250s in 2 innings, averaging 63 so far in the tournament. 126 runs in 2 innings, average 63. No wickets for Bob Willis today. In fact, no, sorry, Chris Old. 3 more wickets today. 5 wickets in 2 matches at an average of 11. No wickets for Bob Willis. 3 wickets in 2 matches at an average of 20 though. Mike Hendrick, 7 wickets in just 2 matches at an average of 9. Absolutely sensational start to the tournament. And as I said, he's only 12 behind Mr. Bernard Julian of the West Indies and Dennis Lilly, who took 19 wickets in the 1975 tournament, the most wickets in a World Cup tournament. 108 runs in 2 innings for Dilip Mendes, averaging 54. Didn't have a good start today, but up against top quality bowling attack. 2 more wickets for Sean Machado de Silva, 4 wickets in 2 matches, an average of 16, and averaging 6 with a bat, but he has been put in with them mainly for his bowling. So that's it for this match report, match 9 of the Cricket World Cup. Sri Lanka comfortably beaten by a magnificently professional performance from England, a fantastic performance from England. But the main story, obviously, is Sri Lanka have been confirmed as a full member of the ICC. They'll be playing their first ever Test match in 1982, and they will not have to qualify for the 1983 World Cup. They will be regulars in the World Cup in future. So congratulations to them. Congratulations to England on an emphatic performance. Match 10 of the tournament tomorrow. New Zealand versus Australia. 2 evenly matched sides. Can Australia bounce back from their humiliating defeat against the West Indies? And can their batsmen really get going in this tournament? But for me, Lawrence Howard, this is me reporting on the 1979 Cricket World Cup on Brian Lara Cricket on PlayStation being played in Sri Lanka. Until tomorrow, I'll see you then. Bye-bye.